morning, everyone. Good afternoon, all that good stuff. But I can't see. I left my glasses home. I'm going to have to borrow Dad's glasses.
Dad's always going to be there for you, right?
Thank you. Dad is always there for you. So I might say some crazy things. Don't charge it to my heart or charge it to my head. So honored to be here. What a blessing it is to see so many smiling faces. And somebody who gets me, because you guys laughed at my little joke, but it's real. The struggle is real. Good afternoon. It is truly an honor to stand before you today to celebrate a man whose life represents perseverance, purpose, and profound impact. First a teacher, then an administrator, a professor, a mentor, but more importantly, a brother, an uncle, a husband, a grandfather, and even more importantly, a father. I'm so proud of you, Dad. When we talk about a living legacy, we're talking about someone whose life tells a story that continues to teach, inspire, and shape others. My father's story begins in Wetumpka, Maryland, and by the age of 3, he was already on a journey, literally moving to New Jersey on the back of a pickup truck. By the time he was 12, he had lived in 9 different places. Instability, chaos, poverty could have defined his life, but instead, it built his resilience and made him the man that he is today. In high school, he excelled. He made the honor roll and stood out as a star athlete in track and field and cross country. But like so many young people with promise, his path wasn't immediately paved with opportunity. So he did what he had to do. He worked, and he worked hard. He labored in the clam industry and took on other physically demanding jobs that tested his endurance, both physically and mentally. He came up during a time where the challenges were really, really big challenges for someone from his background, his culture, and circumstances. But he didn't let that break him. They strengthened his determination. Eventually, he found work at Two Guys department store in Vineland, New Jersey, where his work ethic and leadership quickly elevated him to department manager. But even then, something greater was still waiting. It was 2 part-time employees, people he could have easily overlooked. Who encouraged him to take a chance on himself and enroll in the newly established Cumberland County College. He listened, and that decision became a turning point, not just in his life, but in the lives of countless others. We stand on your shoulders. From that moment forward, education became his mission. He went on to earn a bachelor's degree in education, a master's degree in school administration, and ultimately a doctorate in school leadership. He became a teacher, a principal, and it led him to become the first Black superintendent of schools in Cumberland County. Did you guys hear me? Beyond that, he is a mentor to future educators by teaching graduate courses and guiding students to their own certifications. We as a family have many educators, and somehow it links all back to him. And for that, I'm grateful. His legacy doesn't stop in the classroom or the school district, where he is also a historian, a storyteller, and a perseverer of truth. He has written 8 books on African American history, ensuring that stories too often overlooked are remembered and honored. He even published second editions because he understood that history deserves to be revisited, refined, passed on. And in 2022, he shared his own journey in his memoir entitled A White Picket Fence, Lessons Learned on the Roads to Success. That title alone says so much, because his life teaches us that success is not a straight path. It is built beyond struggle, through listening, through seizing unexpected opportunities, and through believing in something bigger than yourself. Today, as we honor him as a living legacy, we are not just celebrating his accomplishments, we are celebrating his impact. We had a wonderful opportunity to also celebrate his impact last night, where he received a scholarship, where he was acknowledged as a scholarship for a young student. So his name will go down in history as a scholarship person based on his living legacy status. So thank you. We all are on the same page with noting his beauty and what he has done for others. Every educator who grew under his leadership believed in him. They believed in him probably before he believed in him. But thankfully, he figured out that he, like everyone else, would not have made it had he stopped whenever it got crazy, whenever it got scary, whenever it got tough or difficult. He kept going. His resilience has built his entire family. Dad, your life reminds us that where you start does not determine where you can go. That hard work, humility, and a willingness to learn can transform not just one life, but generations. My children sit there with you, being blessed to have you as grandpa. Thank you for guiding them and directing them just as you have done with me and my brothers. We appreciate you. You are more than a scholar, more than an educator, more than an author. You are a builder of futures, a keeper of history, and a true living legacy. We honor you. We thank you. And we are better because of you. Congratulations. We love you.